ArsenalFanTV down out at the Emirates Stadium. I'm here with Elliot, a good friend of mine, by the way, and he's even a Stoke fan. That's
not close to that long, are we?
But it's Elliot from the Bear Pit TV, great channel, Stoke channel. Now, we're here to talk about the game at the weekend. Massive game for both clubs. Arsenal want to keep the momentum going. Stoke have been going really, really well, and it's going to be a big game. Now, tell us how Stoke been getting on.
We've lost one in the last 7, and for a game down at the Emirates, coming into this strangely confident. We've got a new formation, a 3-4-2-1, which was untested. We used it a tiny bit in formation, then we brought it out for Watford a couple of games ago. We played against Burnley last weekend, but it's got 2 wins. It'd be a strange one maybe for him to stick with down here with the pace you've got on the wings. But, he's in this, Mark Hughes is loving it. And we've got players playing in weird positions. We've got Diouf as a wing back, he's a striker. Shaqiri's been left out, come off the wing, he's now an inside forward. So it's a bit of an experimental side, but I'd like to see him stick with it here, just because nothing we usually do works. So maybe I'll try something different.
Are you sure he's going to stick with that down here? Because it's the old Chelsea thing that they're doing at the moment, 3 at the back, which is a very brave thing to do. But against, if what I think Arsene Wenger will go with, where he always goes with his same formation, with 2 pacey players out on the wing in Walcott and probably Oxlade-Chamberlain or Iwobi, whichever one, they're quick, these guys. That would be a very brave thing to do, to come down here to the Emirates and do.
Yeah, I think it would. But I can just see him, sticking to his guns and sticking with what's been working so far. He always seems to do that, Mark Hughes. He played against Watford, and they're not the same quality, but they've got pacey wingers too. Yeah. And, we completely dispatched them. We had a great first half, and then we just saw the game out for the rest. It would be risky. It probably very risky, especially down here with the quality of your players. But I know Mark Hughes likes to stick to his guns, and it'll be, if I could predict the team now, I'll give it to you. It's going to be Lee Grant in goal. It's going to be Bruno Martins, Indy, Munier, and Glenn Johnson as the back 3, with Diouf as a right wing back, Eric Peters left wing back, Mbula in midfield with Charlie Adam, who could be dropped maybe for Joe Allen, who's not getting in at the minute. Wow. And then it's 2 inside forwards of Arnautovic, Shaqiri, with John Walters up top.
What's happened to Stoke? This ain't the Stoke that I remember. The Stoke of old Shawcross, hacking people down, the long throws. What's going on? You're getting too skillful now.
I know, it's all these skillful little players are getting in. Shaqiri's Arnautovic, Bojan. We've still got with Joe Allen, who's come on as this number 10 from nowhere. We were changing side, and it's people are just, it happened a while ago. Last Christmas when we dispatched a Man City and Man United playing some beautiful football at home, it seems like people are just catching up. It's changed for a while now. There is circumstances where I'm sure when you guys come to the Britannia later in the season, we could revert back and stick Crouch up top or something and completely change the style, but the majority of time, this is how we're playing now.
And then, interestingly, when you just named out that formation, you forgot Shawcross.
He's not going to be. He's a big doubt for this weekend.
Oh, what a shame!
Unfortunately, because I know you guys love him.
We love him down, and we love you, Ryan Shawcross.
I know, but yeah, I don't expect him to be in the side. He's got a niggling injury that kept him out the last game. So
now you've been on a good run, but we've also been on a good run. Arsenal, they've only lost 1 game this season. Good win for us during the week in the Champions League. There's a good little vibe around the place at the moment because the team, we had quite a lot of draws, but we started scoring goals again. 3 goals against Bournemouth, 4 goals during the week, 5 goals against West Ham, and we've got the little man up front, Alexis Sanchez, on fire at the moment. How will you guys cope with him?
There's no denying he's been in some sensational form. That goal against West Ham with the last one, the fake, and then chipped it over. That was, it was almost on par with Ozil's goal against the Farmers.
Ludogorets,
the Farmers in the Champions League. It's still a good goal.
You lot, innit?
But you guys have. There's no doubt that you guys are playing some of the best football in years. I'd say for Arsenal, it's all seemed to click. I think some of the key signings like Mustafi, Xhaka have helped, sort of firm up the spine of the team. I think that you were missing, a lot of the grit and people to do the dirty work. Koscielny's obviously having a stormer now as well. So I'm a little worried. You usually roll us over here. I just hope that we can sort of keep you at bay. We're also in some good form, and if we didn't lose the first you know, we didn't win for the first 7 games of our season.
You do that every year, don't you?
We do it every year. It's so strange. Like if we had a good start, God knows where we'd be. But yeah, I'm feeling strangely confident about a trip to the Emirates. But obviously, we've got to stop you guys first and foremost.
All right. 2 things I want you to do. Give me a prediction, and also before you do that, I want you to give us the player that we got to watch out for, and then I'll do the same.
Okay. You've got to watch out for Gianelli and Bula for me.
Quality player.
Yeah, he's just running the. He's come out of the wilderness. He was cast aside by Mark Hughes. He was said he isn't going to play. Wasn't even making the bench, and then he was brought back for the Watford game. He got man of the match. He had a great game against Burnley last weekend, and he is sort of our general. He's sort of a Yaya Toure. He likes to break forward. He hasn't got the goals in his game at the minute, but you know, if you can stop him, you probably stop us playing.
And prediction?
Prediction, I'm going to go for a hopeful 1-1.
Okay, I'm going 2-0, my prediction. And obviously the player you've got to watch is Alexis Sanchez. Guys, he didn't score during the week, but he was still, you know, he's just, everything that happens just sort of centres around him at the moment. And I think that he is going to be the main man. I've even heard that we're going to have a banner with his dogs on to encourage him to stay at Arsenal at the weekend.
I've seen the advert.
So, yeah, I think Alexis, here it's always a different proposition than going to your place. I fancy 2-0. I think the confidence is up. But it should be a great game. Looking forward to it. Hey, hold on. What's this you said about you got some money to give away?
Yeah.
So is that to Arsenal fans?
You're
getting generous. To all fans? Just Arsenal fans?
All fans.
All fans. All right. Well, tell us about this.
I've started my own YouTube channel. If you like the sort of Casey Neistat vibe, I'm nowhere near as good as the guy, but that sort of vibe, you've seen the video. I did a video for Milan. I went Milan Derby recently. I did foot golf, and I've done one today, so you'll get to see Tao behind the camera for once.
Okay.
But if you go and subscribe to the channel, just search Elliot Hackney in YouTube, and you'll be able to find it. And then this video, what's sort of being filmed now, I'll be giving away up to £100 on whatever you want to spend for Christmas to one random person.
£100?
Yep, you'll find out how in the next video.
Where'd you get all this money from?
I'm all right. I'm well off.
It's all right. All right. We'll go for a drink after this. All right, so check out his channel, Elliot Hackney. I didn't even know your surname was Hackney, you know?
Yeah. It's weird because I'm not from London.
Elliot Hackney from Hackney, right? The description's going to be below. Check out his channel, subscribe to it, and he's £100 for nothing. Sounds good. I'm going to jump on it myself. All right, and looking forward to the game at the weekend, Arsenal versus Stoke, right down there at the Emirates.